Not a Friend, Part 9. I did say Part 8 was final, but I just had a flashback, and you'll see why at the end. A few years ago, I was at a former friend's house getting ready to go to a party. I had just gotten a new car 2 weeks prior, and the former friend said, "Hey Josh, you're driving since you got the new ride." And I said, "Okay." I was in the living room talking to another former friend while we were waiting for him to shower and get dressed. Before he gets in the shower, he projects from the bathroom, "Oh, Josh, by the way, so-and-so asked if we could pick him up and he's on the way to the party." And I said, "That's fine." And I said, "Okay." Just before we left, I asked if I needed to bring any food because I wasn't invited and was just tagging along. The former friend said, "No, you don't have to bring anything. They have enough for everyone. And besides, they know you, so it's fine." The three of us got in the car, and after a couple of minutes, I noticed my gas tank was on E. I told the guys I needed to get some gas and pulled into a gas station. "Why didn't you get gas earlier?" "Because I didn't know I was driving us to the party. I came straight here from work." "Yeah, but you should keep gas in your car. So-and-so is waiting for us to pick him up, and the party starts in a half hour." "Okay, well, we're 3 minutes from the house. I can turn around and we can hop in your car." "No, we're at the gas station now. Go ahead and get your gas." "Okay, well, I'm going to grab some chips or something inside so I have something to bring just in case." "Okay, fine." I went inside, bought a bag of Tostitos and spinach dip, filled up my tank, and picked up the fourth guy. When we got to the fourth guy's house, we had to wait about 15 minutes because he was helping his wife with something. While we were there, the former friend and I got into an argument about a new desk that I bought recently that he helped me assemble. He threw up the fact that he helped me assemble this desk the same night that I was supposed to help him file his tax return, but that ended up not happening because I had a tutoring client that popped up, and now I'm making everyone late to the party. He yelled at me so badly in front of everyone that I ended up just apologizing even though I disagreed. The four of us got in the car, and I asked the former friend for directions to the party since I didn't know exactly where I was going at this point. I guess because I asked the question monotone, the fourth guy we just picked up said, "Uh-oh, guys, Josh is still mad." Everyone starts rubbing my shoulders and reassuring me not to be mad. I wanted to tell everyone to stop touching me. I wanted to stop the car. I wanted to ask the fourth guy why he thought that comment was necessary, but I remained silent and expressionless. Reacting was just going to support his claim. The former friend eventually turned on the GPS and I said thank you. We arrived at the party about 45 minutes late. The host welcomed us and told us there's a little food left in the kitchen. I was the last of the four of us in line to get food, while the former friend was next to last. After he grabs his plate and walks away, I walk up to the stove and see all the food is gone. I told the host and he looked for something else for me to eat, but he could only find some leftover fish and I'm allergic to seafood. I told the host that's okay, I can hop in my car and get some fast food, but the guys talked me out of it, saying that we're not going to be at the party long and we can stop and grab something for me to eat on the way back. The host added there's nothing nearby that's open right now anyway. I told them okay, I'll let the chips I bought tie me over until we leave. We didn't end up leaving until 1 a.m. because the former friend got into a Risk tournament. We all hopped in the car and the first thing the former friend said before I pulled away was, "So how was dinner?" I didn't have any dinner. Oh, hilarious. Everyone remained silent. I was in disbelief and lost my appetite. I pulled away, dropped everyone off, went to bed, and ate the next morning when my appetite returned. The former friend thanked me for driving, and I said, "You're welcome," without eye contact. I share this to say this man laughed at me for not being able to eat dinner. He filled up his plate with the last of the food right in front of me and waited hours to take pleasure in the fact that I spent the evening hungry. Is there anyone in your life taking pleasure in the fact that people may spend their evenings hungry starting today? If you don't think people going without dinner is a laughing matter and you're friends with someone who does, don't be surprised if one day when you're hungry, they fill their plate with the last of the food in front of you and walk away.